Former Arkansas governor, minister, and Republican presidential candidate Mike Huckabee spoke last week to the Student Government Association at the College of New Jersey, for which he was reportedly paid $25,000. Woohoo! While he was there, Mr. Huckabee also gave an interview to student reporter Michael Tracey, who writes for the campus alternative news magazine, The Perspective. Now, in this interview, Mr. Huckabee talked about Republican politics, his feelings about Michael Steele. He talked about his opposition to repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He talked about his opposition to same-sex marriage. When he was discussing same-sex marriage with this reporter, Mr. Huckabee explained his views this way.
You don't go ahead and accommodate every behavioral pattern that is against the ideal. I mean, that would be like saying, well, there are a lot of people who like to use drugs, so let's go ahead and accommodate those who want to use drugs. There are some people who believe in incest, so we should accommodate them. There are people who believe in polygamy, should accommodate them.
You know, being gay, just like being on drugs or doing incest or having lots of husbands. Reporter Michael Tracey then asked about Mr. Huckabee's position on same-sex couples adopting children.
Arkansas passed a ban on gay adoptions in 08, I believe. What was your take on that?
Children are not puppies. This is not a time to see if we can experiment and find out how does this work.
After these comments to the student publication became national news for obvious reasons, Mr. Huckabee struck back by attacking the reporter, Michael Tracey. In a statement posted on his Political Action Committee's website, Mr. Huckabee got really classy and said, quote, "The young college student hopefully will find a career other than journalism. I would ask that he release the unedited tape of our conversation. He attempted to sensationalize my well-known and hardly unusual views of same-sex marriage." Incest thing? The young journalism student chose to focus on the issue of same-sex marriage and grossly distort my views. So instead of addressing the substance of his puppy's defense or the state accommodating incest thing, Mike Huckabee blamed the college reporter, which was apparently the wrong thing to do, since Mr. Tracey did not crumple into a corner in the student center. Instead, he did post the unedited tapes online, along with this blistering response. Quote, "It is telling that nowhere in his statement did Huckabee suggest he was misquoted in the article, and rightfully so. We have the audio and transcripts to prove that everything reported is accurate. His words speak for themselves, and it is a shame that he is now so quickly embarrassed of them."
There are some people who believe in incest, so we should accommodate them. There are people who believe in polygamy, should accommodate them.
How dare you publish what I say? If you are keeping score at home, it is students at the College of New Jersey, 1. Presidential candidate Mike Puppies Huckabee, 0. So far, he has 0.